Finally, Bandai is going back to the Gundam OOP series for new kits, and this is of course the new Gundam Plutone coming in September 2020 for 2,420 yen. And if you're asking, hey, is this from season 1 or season 2 of the OOP anime? Well, it's actually not from either one of them. This is actually from the Gundam OOP timeline. So if you remember, there's the Gundam Astrea Type F, the Avalanche. Those are all from the different timelines of the OOP universe. So there's also the Gundam OOI and also V. So if you want to ask me about those timelines, I can't tell you too much because I've not read the manga myself. But rest assured, those mobile suit design from the OOP I and V series definitely looks really good. Now let's talk about this kit, right? In terms of the design variation, how different it is from the actual manga, I think the torso is a little bit different. The colors that we use in manga is actually brown, but as you can see here, the kit itself still uses grey, so maybe a little bit more production friendly for Bandai, I suppose, right? The backpack also changes to a core fighter, which is pretty cool, but there is no GN drive for this kit itself. I don't know too much about the design of this kit, whether this is a protagonist or antagonist mobile suit, but I do know one thing: this kit has 0 decals going for it. So in fact, it actually looks pretty good without any decals, I have to say. For me, well, I'm actually hoping that Bandai will release this guy in a master grade or real grade format. So here's hoping that Bandai will actually release more kits from the Gundam OOP I and V series. When the real grade New Gundam was first announced, we all knew the heavy weapon set was coming anytime soon. So here it is, finally. You can actually buy the expansion pack on its own, or you can buy it together with the real grade New Gundam together with the heavy weapon expansion set. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the expansion set itself, but I do want to compare it with the master grade version that was released years back. So if you remember, a couple of years back, there was actually a master grade New Gundam version car with the heavy weapon set, and if you put them side by side, you will see that the design language was almost identical, I would have to say, but obviously the real grade, for some reason or another, has a lot more detail. I mean, with the difference in colors, definitely, but I have to say, the real grade heavy weapon set expansion looks a hell of a lot better compared to the master grade version. Of course, it really depends on whether you are a big version car fan, so there really isn't any point of arguing anyways. But in terms of the real grade, there seems to be a lot more detail, especially at the missile launcher or the chest. It definitely looks a lot more detailed compared to the master grade version car version. And of course, there's also new gimmicks on the armor, the shield, and also in terms of the skirting armor as well. It just definitely looks a lot more different and a lot better. So I would have to say that for all of you who are rushing out to buy this, do pace yourself, because Bandai will also be releasing the real grade High New Gundam and also High New Gundam plus the heavy weapon set as well. And also there's going to be different version car and also titanium finish. So all those will be coming. So do save your money for those when it comes out in the near future. Now let's switch gear to the Metal Robot series, and today we're looking at the Gundam Vidar. The Gundam Vidar is actually one of my favorite mobile suit design from the IBO universe, but when I built the 1/100 scale kit about a year plus back, I really did not like the kit. I mean, the kit itself is almost like a hand grenade. It didn't hold itself very well, parts were loose everywhere, so I just can't wait for Bandai to release an actual master grade version of the Gundam Vidar. But until then, you know, there is this new Metal Robot series coming out. It comes together with a die cast inner frames and certain parts of the armor as well, and it definitely looks really good. My only beef with this Metal Robot Spirits version is how they've used a lighter shade of blue for the armor, and that kind of looks a bit weird to me, right? So I don't know, I mean, maybe that's just me. So for those of you who are big fans of the IBO, what do you think? Do you think I am maybe over analyzing the Gundam Vidar colors here? But I kind of expected the colors to look a little bit darker and deeper for the Gundam Vidar. But all in all, the proportions definitely looks really good for this Metal Robot Spirits Gundam Vidar. And if you already have the Metal Robot Spirits Gundam Barbatos, you should definitely be buying this, right? So that's our news for today. And to be very frank, very good news that Bandai is finally releasing something fresh to the market, that is the Gundam Plutone. Hopefully they will be focusing a lot more on the O series mobile suit designs. Those definitely look really good. So that's our video for today. Please let us know what you think of the new upcoming kits from Bandai, and let us know if any one of you have already purchased the real great new Gundam heavy weapon set. Okay, that's all for today. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.